Yes, you say you've had two different,
What is your name?
Michelle Jennings. You've had the two different places, one in Bonifay and one somewhere else? Where was the other place at?
We started out in Bay County.
Okay, were they in rural areas where there is nothing?
No, it was right in town.
Okay, now you're talking about a rural area where we have no jobs, a lot of people have no water, we have no public transportation. So what are these people supposed to do when they come out and come here?
We got a man, we're going to be telling them to find a job, they will work. If you,
There is no jobs.
Wait a minute.
People in the community.
Now, we have strict rules and all that we have to go, that they have to go by. These people are not going to come out here and be unsupervised. Again, I
And
will.
who's going to supervise you?
I'm going to be here, and I have another man that graduated, we're going to be here.
24/7, you're going to
Somebody's going to be here 24/7.
And what if not? And you said that the child molesters and stuff won't.
Sex offenders and pedophiles will not be coming.
But how come in any other situations, they slip through the cracks?
We do
Slip
it.
through the cracks.
When I go in and I interview these people with the chaplain, usually the head chaplain, senior chaplain is there. We looking at his crime. We're looking at his file, what he's done. I will assure you, no sex offender or pedophile will come here. Now, on the flip side of that, if somebody, you don't know how many sex offenders you've got out here.
That's a pretty good idea.
Just talk. We're not going to have them here. That's what. We want to have church services here. If somebody from town around here, he's cool as a sex offender, and he wants to come hear the word of God, he's going to come.
Well, to worship, yes, and you're going to have church here with the criminals here, or the people trying to rehabilitate themselves?
We're going to have them with us. Why do you want to shun these people?
And where are you going? Because we have dealt with these people. Do you understand the methamphetamine problems we have in this area alone?
Well, the sheriff just said, you might know somebody that needs help. We can help. Some of my professors out at the college.
She needs help, and nobody helps her.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we wasn't here, ma'am. Hello.
The
But
church
I was
is
calling all around for help.
Oh, you got it. Look right here. Here's my name.
I've been told, yes, this is all you gotta do, this is all you gotta do, and I did it. There's no help.
When we come here, when we come here, I gave a lady another brochure. I said, if you need my help, here's another thing. If you listen to what I said, every other Saturday, we go out in the community and help somebody who's in need. We're here for the Lord. That's what we're here for. To help people who are less fortunate. If you need help, call me.
Oh, I've been here now. I'm here for the
Well, you
Lord
know-
also, and I love to be there for the Lord and pass on what He has for me to pass on to someone. But I know a few people who have been in prison, and I'll tell you what, they have not rehabilitated
But
themselves.
everybody's not the same.
No, they are not. You are right. You are an exception to the rule. Not everybody is the same. But you put somebody out here where there is nothing. And unless you buy them direct TV, there's not even any television worth watching out here. There's nothing out here.
The thing on it, they're not going to be unsupervised. And we're not going to bring a truckload. We said 5 to 6.
And
we're not.
just speak to the fact that there's nothing out here. There's no temptation out here either.
Excuse me, a few months ago, where a man has deceased, there's nobody living on his property, his shed was blown apart by a meth lab. Don't tell me there's no temptation out here. There's temptation on every corner out here.
Let me rephrase that, because that was not correct, and I appreciate you sharing it.
It's rephrased.
We had a very similar ministry to this at the Armstrong House downtown in Chipley, and he operated in Bonifay. Temptation's right outside their door. If they literally step outside, someone can come by, whatever, okay? You just admitted we're much more reserved here. We're removed.
We are rural.
We're rural,
Not
right?
reserved, rural.
Okay, well, we are very rural here. And so, as long as they're supervised, which he is committed to do, and that's how he's operated in the past, those things that are right outside their door in town, most of them are not right here. Granted, there are not jobs here. There are not jobs here. And maybe not everyone that comes in will be able to get a job. They will be supervised, and they will have responsibility here. For those who have idle time, we're talking about TV, they're not going to have cable and so forth here. They're going to have a structured daily schedule that is going to keep them occupied and keep them preparing to be a positive influence in the community. You admitted that there is a problem out here, but they've never had something necessarily here to specifically address that issue. Okay? And now this is coming to address, to make sure those men that are coming out don't get back into that. If our tax dollars are paying for guys to go in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and they're just not making great use of our tax dollars, then why don't we maybe try to rethink a little bit of what we can control, and we can control helping that guy. As he gets out, help him not go back in.
What I don't understand is there's all kinds of buildings in Washington County, in Holmes County that are no longer a business. They're large buildings, they're right there where there's public transportation and stuff. Because, trust me, to get public transportation out here is not all that easy.
That's the responsibility of the director.
I lived out here for 6 years without a vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah. We will not be expecting public transportation to get out here. That's the responsibility of the ministry and part of their supervision in getting those men to and from where they need to go.
But aren't you on the board now, according to Mr. Smith? So you should know the answers, for sure.
Of what particular question?
Why would one of his clients be writing him a bad check? Are you making the men pay you when they get jobs? If so, you're making a profit now.
No.
It's no longer 501c3.
When they come, they have to pay tax. That's right off the bat. It goes to the church or organization of their choice.
So you're not
Well,
making
here-
any money. So
How are they paid?
what occupation have you had the past 14 years? Living off donations?
No, I
Because you
was-
eat, you clothe from donations?
No, because I manage a mobile home park. And
When
now-
did that ended in what, 2011?
I make $600 a week. I mean, they stayed with me. I'm the one that pays the bills.
No, donations paid their
And you
bills.
said they have to pay
no bill
tithes.
donation. If you will look at our records in the last.
It didn't stop you from asking for donations on your Facebook page all the way back to
Does
2011.
it-
Where
just
we
because I
need
asked-
money, send money.
Just because we asked doesn't mean that we got it.
Because when you send out your pamphlet to the commissioners, you make sure that you add your donation page.
Absolutely, it's a brochure, that's what we pass out.
You won't be getting a dime from us.
Well, I'm sorry, that's what you feel. That's up to you.
And if you said they have to pay tithes, what are they supposed to pay tithes with? That
Exactly.
$50 they get when they come out
Because
there.
when they get a job, when they
Do
get
you
a
know how hard
job.
it is for the people who live out here to get a job? Ask each and every person out here that has traveled from Panama City to Dothan, how is it easy to get a job? It's not. It's basically impossible.
And that's the county,
Because of
that's the county
gas,
we live
for
in.
one, the traveling
Right.
from either place because there's nothing in this immediate area.
That is the nature of the county we live in. But let me say this.
Why bring them to this county? We have to work out of the county.
They're coming to the county anyway. I mean, there's
I'm out of
folks
town
there.
working and we're bringing unemployed people.
Not
in from-
necessarily, because there is legal loopholes.
Yeah, that's-
Well, thank you for your time, and I hope that
Not-
God does direct you in the right direction to go with this.
Thank you, Ms. Jenny.